What is up, my fellow Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, and Eagle Fang friends? In this video, I wanted to delve into something that I felt was an important topic to discuss. And I've seen this kind of scene played out across many movies and many TV kind of shows across the years. And that is the importance of forgiveness. Now, the scene that sticks with me the most between Daniel and Chozen isn't necessarily the fight, although the fight's cool. And it isn't necessarily Chozen and Daniel bonding and sort of being like, so we're karate cousins, so to speak. It's the final scene. It's the scene where, you know, Chozen addresses the fact that he wanted to die. And, you know, it was long speculated. I don't know if this was in a novelization or something, but it was speculated for many years that Chozen went and committed suicide after the events of Karate Kid 2 because he felt ashamed, he felt disgraced. And I'm glad that the show really kind of addressed that and just said that, you know, Chozen considered it, but his uncle pulled him out of it. And ever since then, he's been sort of working to redeem himself in the right way. And I gotta say, I want more Chozen scenes in Season 4. I love the way they brought him back. I love the way, you know, him and Daniel were sat there at the bar, and he's like, I'm gonna go get another drink. No! He just screams at him, I will get it. It's like that kind of stuff. And then he keeps a very strong poker face up until he does honk. And then all of a sudden he's laughing. And then, it was just brilliant. It was brilliant the way they did it. I want Chozen. Do you know what? I want an arc in Season 4. Chozen comes to America. I want that. Chozen comes to America. Daniel and Chozen and Johnny. Throw Johnny in there. The three of them just walking around the, you know, the valley. And Daniel just showing Chozen how everyone does it in the US of A. That'd be interesting. Quite funny as well. But the scene here is that after he says he felt a great deal of shame, you know, Daniel says he understands, and if it means anything, I forgive you. And he says it means a great deal. It's just, it's one of the things this show does so well with, like, these little moments. It's the little moments that really elevate this show from a good show to a great show. It's this kind of little dialogue dump between the two of them where they can come to a mutual understanding, and then that then feeds straight into Johnny and Daniel's arc about them two coming together to realize who the bigger threat is and to take down Kreese. And that's what I love most about this season, is it is the act of coming together, you know. And when the look on Chozen's face when he says, you know, it means a great deal, I felt that. It felt like he was genuinely, you know, elated and happy that Daniel had forgiven him, despite their checkered history. And, you know, it's something where I want to see more of these kind of scenes with Chozen and Daniel going forward, because as great as it was that we got Chozen for an episode there, I really want to see more. I want to see more of him and Daniel. I want to see just more of what Chozen has been up to. He has his own dojo, he has his own students, and it's just something that I really want to explore more. But the importance of forgiveness is not just important in the show, it's important for life. You know, there are many people in our lives who have wronged us. There are many people in our lives who we feel also have, you know, done unspeakable things to us. It's still important to forgive them, because otherwise you're holding on to something that is in the past, you know. And I feel like that's where Daniel's evolution, part of Daniel's evolution this season and in season is that, you know, he sort of realizes, I need to forget that, I need to move along. And him seeing Chozen go down a better path convinces him that maybe Johnny can, you know, and that people can change. And that's a very, very important thing for life, is that people can change. And Chozen is the catalyst for him and Johnny to come together. And Chozen is also integral into Kreese's downfall right at the end. I did say in the run-up to Season 3 that the problem with Miyagi-Do is it's all about defense. It's all about, you know, protecting others and protecting yourself. But there's no real grit. Chozen, as I said, would have provided that much-needed teeth, like that much-needed teeth right there for the bite. And that's exactly what Chozen's done. He's given Daniel the tools to make Miyagi-Do still strong defensively, but he's given them offense. He's given them something where, you know, they can use it, but use it sporadically. And now you've brought Johnny into it. He can give them offense as well, and then Daniel can give them defense. It's a great arc there, and you know, I just love the way that they utilized Chozen this season, and it's just something that was brilliant. It was done well. You know, the way that they brought Chozen back was just masterful. You know, them playing clips of the Karate Kid 2 movie just to set the scene, just to set the mood and set the tone between these two characters, and then Daniel's there shaking in his boots thinking, this guy almost tried to kill me and you, shows that yes, people can change. But again, I just thought this was a really touching scene. You know, Daniel coming to peace with Johnny, no, that's later on. Daniel coming to peace with Chozen making peace with Daniel, and it feels like the path that Chozen has been on these past however many years has been building to him not only doing the honk to Daniel, but also receiving forgiveness and forgiving himself. And that's also important in life as well, is whatever mistakes you make, it is important to forgive yourself, because at the end of the, if everyone forgiving you is one thing, but you need to allow yourself to forgive yourself for your own mistakes and your own wrongdoings, and then rectify them also, which is what Chozen has been doing. And yeah, man, I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts on Chozen's arc this season. And you know, would you like to see him return? Like, I'd love to see him return. Either get him on like a Zoom call with the characters in the show or something, or bring him to the valley. You know, I want to see more Chozen. Like, he was such a great little scene pack for what we got that I would love to see more. And Daniel and Chozen coming together and forgiving each other respectively for what happened is the catalyst for Daniel and Johnny at the end of the season, that has been alluded to since the very beginning. So it was a nice full circle and a payoff for that, and Chozen was the catalyst for it. And I'll explain in another video why Ali is also a very integral part as to why Daniel and Johnny came together. That's a very good video I got lined up. But anyway, guys and girls, comment down below, leave your thoughts down there. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. What was your favourite moment from Chozen on his return? Do you want to see him return? Would you like him to come to the valley? Would you like him to be like a tourist and then sort of, you know, learning from Daniel and Johnny and just meeting them in the same kind of setting? You know, what would you guys like to see? Comment down below. I'm curious. I'm very curious. But I, for one, really just loved this scene in general. It was just a nice little moment between two people who have a very bitter history, and they buried the hatchet. And it's something that I feel like eventually we can all do with our enemies down the line. You know, we've all got people within our lives who may have had problems with us in the past or wronged us in the past, but we do the hard part. We forgive them. Maybe not forget, but we forgive them, and we move on so we can both heal and all that kind of stuff. There's a beautiful arc. There's a beautiful arc in this this little scene, because again, this isn't just the scene I'm talking about in isolation. It's just what Chozen's role was, what he brought to the season. And yeah, I thought it was amazing. I loved it. I loved it a lot. And I tell you what, it would be even better if Chozen came back, because, you know, as much as Kreese has got his ass kicked, I think a person like Chozen would scare the crap out of Kreese. Especially if Chozen's angry, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, comment down below, let me know what you think. And yes, there will be a stream tonight, so be there, be square, for number 4 of Chozen Live. And remember, your karate's a joke.